Alright, I gotta get out of here without the cat. You stay. What you doing?
I'm cutting the grass, but he keeps getting in front of it and I can't have that because it'll cut his paw off.
Are you getting in the way?
This was, let me get a little closer so you can hear me. Are you facing me?
Yeah.
I was walking the dogs the other day and somebody just had this out for trash. That's maybe a year old. Maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I was saying before hold on a second. Anyway, before I flipped you around, we just have to do what's inside the fence because they won't come in. But he's pretty tickled pink with his new toy.
I've always wanted one of these. You can see how good it does. You know, for what?
Yeah, I mean, it's not that much. It's that. This is what he's mowing. And it sure beats trying to drag out the big, bulky push mower.
You know, every day I come out here, do a couple laps. And most of it's weed anyway.
I mean, you still got to get the weed whacker out, but...
For the edges, but...
God, it's gorgeous out here. Oh, look, guys, I got stuff growing. I think it's a lily. I'm pretty sure it's lilies. I got to transplant this one here, or he's not going to make it. I should do that today. I have empty buckets somewhere. We got stuff coming up in here. Yep, look. Look, look, look. I got lilies coming up. I'm surprised they made it through the winter in these buckets. I didn't think they'd make it. So I got lily in there coming up. Lily's in there coming up. I'm pretty sure those are lilies. We got to transplant that today.
Okay, lots to do. When you go in? 4?
5.
5? That's a day.
See, that's what I like.
My back's feeling okay today, so.
Yay! I mean, now if we can just get the eyesight there, we'll be good to go. But at least one step at a time. At least he's feeling better.
I mean, it's not perfect, but
it's better. So yeah, we have to go over to the park office, pay the rent, ground rent, and then we have to, at some point in time, our neighbor has a new canopy that needs to go up. We put one up last April, so I guess we're going to put a new one up this year for him.
Yep, and then next year we'll do the same.
We still need to get a top for ours. And then we have to go, there's a job over a few streets that way that we have to do. Just pulling weeds and stuff. We
Hey, Cliff.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that's what's going on. We'll see you in a few. Wow, somehow I pushed play and wasn't trying to, so I'm facing away from me, but that's okay.
Move it away a little bit further so the mic doesn't...
Well, the mic's on the other side.
Alright, as long as it's...
But, that last clip, as I had ended it, he was on the phone. He'd gotten a phone call and it kind of, like, that's why the vlog kind of ended the way it did. Well, after we got off the phone, we realized that it was the gentleman that I had just told you we were going to go do yard work for. He had called back and had let us know that his wife passed away last night in her sleep. You know, we really didn't know these people very well. Like, we met them one time last year when we did yard work for them.
But they were good.
Oh, they were good people. They still are good people. But it's just, it shakes you through your core because it's just a reminder that life's short, guys. You don't know. You just don't. I mean, she wasn't like and having a lot of issues or anything, and it was really unexpected. And and he wakes up this morning and his wife's gone. It's crazy, and it's really kind of mind-boggling. And it's like I keep saying, I don't know if we have time, because you don't ever know. So it's like, that's one of the things that tells me, it's like, you got to go and do what you want to do now. Don't wait, don't put it off, fight to get what you want now, because the more and more time goes on, the less and less of it you have. And you just don't know. You don't.
So what are we going to do as people? We're going to go over there and we're going to clean the house up.
Oh yeah, we're going to go clean up the house without any charge or anything. We'll just...
It's just the thing to do.
We'll just do it, But I'm a little taken aback, because it's like, it's like yesterday we were walking the dogs and we talked to another one of our neighbors. One of our neighbors on the other end of the street was in hospice and was dying. Now she was 99, so she's lived a full life, so it was kind of expected. But then you get a phone call, one of your neighbors is gone. I mean, and this has been regular around here, it seems. But when you come into contact,
when you live in an area like this, it's a lot of older people to begin with.
Well, but when you come in contact with so many people every day, that's more and more to see. You can't let it drag you down and stop you and depress you, but at the same time, you gotta use it to fuel yourself. It's like, I don't know. But anyway, I thought I would get on here and share that, because it's one of those moments where, it's a gentle or a full force reminder, however you want to look at it, you got to live your life. Live your life to your fullest. Wake up every day and live it to the best of your ability, because you don't know when you're not going to wake up again. So, there you have it. We're going to go pay the rent. See you in a few. We finished the job up at Cliffs. Just weeding. Sorry, he was looking at me funny. I'm filming. He didn't realize I was filming. And then, yeah, so if you guys could just keep him and his family in your prayers, that'd be great. Well, we finished that work up and we came back here. But now we think Walmart carries replacement canopies for our canopy. So we're going to go see if they have any. And that's what we're doing. And then I don't know what else we're going to get into, but that's the start.
Day 2 of our cat vlogging.
Sorry, I want to choke a pineapple.
Trish is over there trying to eat a pineapple, rind and all. Apparently. I'll show you the cat here in a second. Cat really wants to be outside. It's an outdoor cat, but what cat really isn't? If that made sense. We rode around town a little bit looking for a canopy for our 10x10 tent, canopy tent. But you can't buy replacement tents in this town, or canopies. You have to order them online. So we'll order one off of Walmart here shortly. Hopefully it fits. It's not that I don't mind the sun, or any of us mind the sun, but unfortunately it burns my skin pretty bad. It causes a reaction. So I can't wait too much longer. As the weather warms, that protection will need to be there. So I'll probably pick a color online here shortly and get one. Took care of our neighbor Cliff's yard. Trish mentioned earlier that his wife passed away last night or yesterday night before, one of those 2 nights. We just took care of his yard just because we could. It was the right thing to do. And right now we're going to plant, because we're not doing a whole lot of yard work because of the uncertainty of what we're doing with our trailer. But we do have a flower bed in the back that we're going to plant hummingbird and butterfly flowers along the fence. And we'll show you probably a little bit of that here shortly. And hopefully in a couple weeks we'll get some vegetation growing up. A lot of things are just now, starting to come. Trees are starting to blossom. We had 2 days of 70-degree weather, so the plants know when it's time to bloom. So we're going to throw some of these seeds down here, and it's still pretty damp in the morning because of where we are. Actually, this area in general is just damp because we're so close to the ocean, which is why a lot of farms down here, like making pumpkins and watermelons and cantaloupes and things like that, because just the weather down here just favors it, as long as you can figure out a way to control the slugs. But we're going to plant some flowers in the back, and it wouldn't surprise me if we started seeing some of those actually start to germinate in about 2 weeks. We'll have a nice flower bed in the back to look at, which can stay there should this home be relocated into a dumpster and another one put in its place. But we'll see how it goes. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening. So let me get to it here. Well, what's going on since I got the vlog camera rolling?
Oh, we're planting seeds.
Now, mind you, it's still March.
But it does say where we're at, you can plant the seeds. They should come up. Do I want to do peppers? No, because we never had any luck with peppers.
These are leftover seeds from last year and the year before, so we don't know.
Beans?
We're not exactly sure what's going to come up.
Beans? Do I do beans or do I do butternut squash?
Plant it all.
Well, I don't have enough pots for that. I can only do one more.
Do butternut squash.
Butternut squash. We're going to put beans somewhere else then. Beans will grow because they always grow.
And I'm sorry if Trish isn't centered, but I can't see the screen and I can't see.
Now, mind you, we don't expect all of these to come up, and I know they're not the proper distance apart, but we can weed them out once they start. And I don't know if you guys remember correctly, but anybody remember the great tomato fiasco of 2017?
She's referring to strawberries.
Yeah, we thought they were strawberries. They weren't strawberries. They were tomatoes, and a lot of them. We ended up giving away a good 50 plants.
Just the plants, let alone the tomatoes.
That was just what we gave away. So, all right, so we have yellow squash there. We have pickle barrel cucumbers there. Oh, what did you have it in your hand? We have the butternut squash there. We have tomatoes there, and these small ones have lilies. And then over in these, he's just chilling. We have flower mixes in this garden and in this garden and in this garden. So the idea is to not do anything with this, just see what comes up. We're trying to go as simple as possible, but I know, as well as everybody else that knows us, it won't end up being simple. Oh look, imagine that. That's actually kind of convenient. I need to make a shake. Hold on a second. I drink Elevate in the mornings. It goes in my coffee. It's basically a coffee. I add it to the existing coffee because this alone doesn't taste very good. But if you add it to regular coffee, it's just fine. But I'm finding that the effects of it start to wear off by about like 7, 8 o'clock at night. And when I work till midnight, that can the cat's about to throw up. Hold on a second. You alright? Eating too much grass? You see, I had too much grass. Anyway, so the effects start to wear off, and when I gotta work till midnight, that really sucks. So this stuff, it's called Elevate. It's got nootropics in it, which basically boost all your happy hormones, so the oxytocin, the serotonin, all that stuff in your body. And it's basically called happy coffee, and it makes you happier, and it works. Like, it makes me happier. Helps with my depression, helps with my anxiety, helps with all that stuff. I'll make a big video about it one day, but Anyway, so, and it also gives me energy, curbs cravings, and suppresses appetite on the whole diet end of things. So I've been doing it twice on some days that I work, especially if like days like today when I get up and I'm moving around and I'm gardening and I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm going to need that added energy for work, because now I got to go and work 5 to midnight. So that's 7 hours on my feet, running around the store, doing all kinds of things. So I need that added energy. And this stuff is freaking amazing. I can't make it up. So if you're watching this and you want a sample, leave me a message. I'll send you one. But I'm not trying to push it on anybody, because I take it every day. I actually have Lacey on it, and I got to tell you, in the last week with Lacey, her mood, her behavior, everything has just gotten so much better. It's not perfect, but she is 13. So I don't expect her to be perfect, because she is still 13-year-old. But, she's got more energy. She's not eating as much. She even told me today, she's like, I'm just happy. Happy coffee. It's the best stuff. Now, she doesn't drink the Happy Coffee. She drinks the Chocolate, which is a hot chocolate. Now, we add this to a smoothie for her. She doesn't drink it as hot chocolate. You can add it to anything, any kind of drink, any kind of smoothie. You can mix it with hot water, make hot chocolate. But we add this to a smoothie for every day. So she gets the chocolate because it doesn't have added caffeine. This is added caffeine. So if you're caffeine sensitive, this might not be for you, but this might be. Anyway, so irrelevant of that, I got on a tangent about all that. I wanted to make a separate video, but that's just a quick rundown. I will go into more detail in a separate video for that. But anyway, this is actually the real reason I'm doing this, is because when I went to the store yesterday, I found this milked walnuts. So it's like an almond milk, but it's walnut, and I was like, I gotta try it. So I'm gonna try it. And I'm gonna use it in my shake, but I want to try it. Ooh, it smells really good. It smells really good. You want to smell? That cup's not clean. That's actually really good. And it actually tastes like walnuts. But with, it's sweetened, obviously. I'm impressed. I like it. So I'll make my smoothies or my shake with this. So I'm going to add this, my Elevate, and I'm going to add Super Greens, which is just 50 organic superfoods in it. Like, it's got all that crap in it. And that's just for added nutrition. And then ice and coffee. Regular coffee. So I'm going to go do that. Yeah. Blender. I don't know if I can get you guys... Maybe I can sit you down here. There. Sorry. There you go. So I'm going to put some walnut milk. Some leftover cold coffee from this morning. Scoop of the Super Greens. And Elevate, which is this little tiny scoop. That's all it is, one of these a day. Like I said, I'm doing 2 just because of the whole work thing. Now, ice, and I'm going to go blend it up. And I'll be back and tell you how it is. Okay, so I made it. And it was still a little bitter, so I added some of the Splenda sweet cream creamer to it. Now it's pretty good. Now it's like a coffee frappuccino. like I said, I usually drink my Elevate hot, but I didn't want another cup of hot coffee, especially on a 65 that feels like 75 degree day. He asked me what temperature I thought it was outside, and I said 75, and I was way off. It was only 65 degrees out, and I'm in shorts and a t-shirt and no shoes or socks. But yeah, so that's about it for me for today, because I'm going to drink this. I'm going to catch up on my videos, and then I'm going to get ready for work. He's editing the vlog that'll go up tonight.
Yeah, I was going to put up last night, but I kind of fell asleep.
Yeah, we got tired. I mean, I was out. I went out early last night, but my body's catching up with me from working all these night shifts and then getting up early, and so I was out. I mean, I woke up a few times, but I was out early. Like, I think I fell asleep at like 8.
You were out.
Yeah, like I remember watching Mr. P's live stream and then like watching half a video after that, and then I was done. I was done for. So, I mean, we'll have this. I haven't gotten my schedule yet for this week, but from what I've been told, I am 6 days night shifts. So I've learned to embrace it for a number of reasons. The number one being that it's $3 more an hour. And I got a house to buy. So, yeah. So I hope everybody had a great day. It was definitely a good day to have a good day. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one.
Unless he happens to have something else to film tonight, which I don't know. I won't be, because I'll be at work. So, all right. Love you guys. Thank you for joining us. If it's your first time, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. And
every once in a while, we'll put up something good.
It's not that bad.
Welcome to our family, everyone.
Welcome to the family. Love you. Bye.